welcome. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, I'm very grateful. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Sandra with Shooting Stars Intuitive Readings. I offer intuitive tarot and mediumship readings for those interested. You're welcome to check out my links in the description box below. Today, I'll be going over general energies for the month of June. I'll be checking into the energy to decipher what you can expect, what's surrounding you, along with different areas like love, money, career, and so forth, right? We will also be talking about how to take advantage of the energy to help shift in your favor. Please be sure to comment, like, or share to help grow and support my channel. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. What general energies are surrounding June? Okay, so from the very beginning, what I'm feeling is that a lot of you are feeling like you're stuck. So here we have the Two of Air. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So a lot of you are really having a hard time with the beginning of June because you're just kind of feeling like things aren't going to change. You're feeling kind of stuck. And I'm getting clarification on it. Yeah, see, here we go. Some of you are feeling like you're really holding on to the past. You're holding on to the way things used to be, that you're really having a hard time seeing opportunities that are coming up right in front of you. So for June, you really have to be careful because there are some opportunities that are going to show up for you that will bring you positive change. But a lot of you, I see you as like guarded, stuck. It's almost like you have the blindfold on, but what I'm hearing and feeling is that it's almost like you could see what's happening. Like you already know what you're supposed to do, but some of you don't feel like you have enough courage to do it. So I went ahead and I asked what's quickly approaching you, like what's coming towards you. And so it says, an unwise choice, learn what you can from the situation, receive everyone's motive. So I'm seeing like conflict here. I'm seeing a lot of like push and pull type energy. I'm even hearing the word like competitiveness. And this might mean because you deep down, like I said earlier, like you know that you have to push forward. You know that you have to take action on a specific area. But I feel like intuitively speaking, you already know this. It's like it's a truth that you're having a hard time accepting, you know? A part of you is guarded, a part of you is afraid. And you might be afraid because there's a lot of like conflict and possibly chaos, but out of that conflict and chaos, there's going to be an opportunity for you because what is quickly approaching you is divine healing. So I feel like this is what's trying to come in. Like there is spiritual assistance coming in that's going to help you make a decision. But in order to help lead you forward in a positive manner, like spirit is really guiding you towards making decisions that are conscious, that are intentional, making decisions that will lead you towards the feeling and the energy that you are wanting, right? So I'm hearing a lot of this like hidden energy where it's almost like you know what you're trying to create and you know what you're trying to go after, but a part of you is second guessing whether you should go after it or not because you like things haven't fully manifested like you would like them to. But as long as you stick to your intentions, you keep your intentions clean and clear, and you make your decisions based on the right things to do, right? What you would consider ethical things, ethical choices, right? Or acting with integrity. I feel at the end of the day, what's going to happen is that you're going to end up winning. You know what I mean? For some of you, I feel like there's a need to change your food, or there's a need to be careful about what you ingest. And this doesn't necessarily mean it has to be food. For some of you, it obviously is, right? It says, when you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Okay. So what this is saying is that You have to raise your vibration. Spirit is trying to bring in healing energy to help you raise your vibration so you can push out all that lower vibrational junk that's been lingering around you. Because in reality, towards the end of the month, you're going to have the opportunity to move forward. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But so be really careful on what you focus on, right? Be really careful, not just with food, but be really careful that you're demonstrating care and compassion, not just towards other people, but towards yourself. Because what's happening is that as I'm saying this, I'm hearing lighten your load. So some of you might need to sort of prioritize everything that you do, all your responsibilities, and you're going to have to focus on your like top three things for, let's say, the month of June, your top three things that are the most important, and work with those with care and compassion, and decide to mainly focus on those. Because again, your intentions, for example, if you're intending to find employment, or you're intending to find a better opportunity, or you're intending to build a better relationship, set a really clear intention now, right? Like grab a notebook or set an intention as far as what you would want, because the results will be positive come the end of June, July, August. I'm feeling. See, for others of you, I'm hearing the message is just loud and clear. Like you already know what's coming. Like some of you might be feeling like there's someone coming your way, you know what I mean? Or there's an opportunity, right, to change something. So I feel when it comes to love, what's happening is that if you've been having a difficulty, obstacles will be lifted. Like things are going to start opening up and turning around for you, because I do feel for some of you, again, this isn't for all of you, but I feel for some of you, you've been dealing with almost like a runner chaser type situation where there might be even some ego there, where there might be things that are said that have been hurtful towards one another, whether this is in your specific relationship, whether this is in love, friend, family, like it doesn't matter, coworker, right? There's a relationship where you've had this push and pull with this person, but like I said, you've been mirroring one another, and that's made things extremely difficult. I feel that for a lot of you, I feel like this person hasn't quite given up on you, even if you're not necessarily talking to them or you're not seeing eye to eye. I'm feeling like this person is sort of taking some time to try to understand what really went wrong, along with trying to ground themselves to understand how to move forward. A part of the problem for some of you that are dealing with a romantic partner is I feel that the other person's sort of been looking out, right? I'm hearing this like this person thinks that there's something better than you or someone better than you, or at least they thought that, right? They thought that. But when it came down to it, they realized that they were wrong, because they realized that what you have to offer is a lot more than that they've been able to find. Like they're out there looking for someone else, but in reality, what they want is you, because they're just sort of seeking a new opportunity. This is what they couldn't see here. Page of Wands. They wanted a new opportunity. They want a new opportunity with someone new, but as they were out looking, like they realized that you're the person that they keep thinking about. They realized that really you're the one that they want. But see, I feel like this person's going to move away from an old situation. I feel like you'll both move away, because see, look again, 8 of Cups. I feel like you're both going to walk towards a completely different situation, but you both have to take a kinder, more compassionate approach that will help you both see the situation with kind eyes, right? This card says, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So in this case, I'm feeling the need to yes, like branch out, ask for help, ask for suggestions, and ask for support from those that you love. But at the end of the day, when you're dealing with this person, whether this is a love relationship or this is a friend, family member, whatever it is, you have to deal with the situation. What is that that's stuck in your throat that you've been having a really hard time saying? Like, what is it, right? And giving them the opportunity to talk to you about it, but in a loving, caring way, because spirit is telling you to stick with it. Like, things aren't over, and you're meant to have a victory with this person. I feel for a lot of you within this particular relationship, you've been having a lot of trouble with it, but I feel like things are about to get a whole lot better, because I do feel like there's some divine intervention at play that's helping open your eyes, not just for you, but for the person. You know what I mean? No more head games, no more of that, right? Like, it's more clarity, more groundedness, more open, clear conversation. Because see, look, you're gonna literally win the jackpot with this person, because you're gonna end up, things are gonna change, but there's going to have to be change. Like, you're both going to have to take intentional steps towards changing the situation, changing the circumstances, right? The spirit is really calling on you to try to let go of worries and to try to bring love into the situation. I feel like spirits noticed and seen that you're just having a really hard time. You haven't had any peace, and they really want you to take some rest, to take a vacation, or just take some time out to sort of think things through before making a final decision. Because I feel like what's happening is that um, you've been holding on to something that's created some resentment, whether that's with money, whether that's with love, or whatever area of your life that you're thinking of. But it's almost like this has become an ongoing struggle for you, and it's built resentment, right? And some of you are having resentment when it comes to money, but spirit wants you to know that the situation when it comes to money will definitely change. It says here, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this will help attract, support, and open up golden opportunities. So this is the rule of thumb for anything that you're trying to manifest, right? Because one thing that's also coming through is that for the month of June, you're I don't know why I said the word hello, but I feel like you're really manifesting. Like, your manifestations are going to be really strong. So you need to really be focused on what is it that you're trying to create this month, because I feel like I've said before, most recently, even though you're feeling stuck, that's a lie. Like, you're not stuck. It's just things are not moving as quickly as you would like, but they will. Because here we go. This is what's coming through for your money situation, right? Move beyond challenges. Focus on what you desire. See what I mean? There we go. There goes that third eye again. Like, you're really being called to spread your wings and to take action, to go after what you want, because really what you want wants you, is what I'm also hearing. Forgive yourself for the past, for difficulties that you've gone through, but know that now is the time to not just make a wish, but to also take the divinely guided steps that you're being guided towards taking. Because spirit doesn't want you stuck. Like I said in the very beginning, being stuck is an illusion. And although it might seem easier said than done, you're not meant to stay there. See, because I feel like for those of you that have really focused and taken intentional steps, like, you're going to receive the money that you need to be able to move forward, to carry out what it is you're trying to create. But see what I mean? Musing right along, but you are moving along. You're not staying stuck, sitting there, frozen, paralyzed. I'm hearing, you know, par- paralysis and analysis comes to mind, right? Like, You're not staying there stuck anymore. Even though, let's say, you might be overwhelmed with worry and plague, you're still moving. And that's what's actually going to bring you the reward for the month of June, towards the end of June, right? I feel the theme for June is going to be overcoming difficulties, literally. So for those of you that are dealing with your health, I'm hearing that, see again, like you're really struggling with your health, you're really having a hard time. I'm hearing a lot of like self-sabotage or like shame, but in yourself. It's almost like I see someone that's in their head and they're constantly beating themselves up about their health situation. Like as much as you try to make things better, like it feels like things aren't quite getting there. You know, you're being called to let go of guilt, let go of that shame and those feelings attached to it. Because what's really happening is that you're leaving a stressful situation behind, right? I'm hearing lighten your load again. So here we go. Look, 10 of fire. It says too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress related health concerns. Some of you might be dealing with the fact that your health issues are related to stress. But I'm also feeling that things will pick up. And so you're going to again have to take action towards ending. Because here we go, another card that states the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from addiction. There you go. See what I mean? Your health in June is about to get a whole lot better, but you have to believe in it. And like I've said before, you have to take solid action towards it, because in reality, Spirit is guiding you towards it. You're not meant to stay that way. See, because what's happening is that there's like an unfolding, but I feel for a lot of you, you already sort of have an idea of what you need to do to move yourself forward. And I feel like there's someone that's going to come in that you've been trying to manifest, that you've been trying to bring in to help you resolve this situation, that's going to help bring forth a breakthrough for you. But the most important part of it is that this isn't something that you need to do on your own. These are steps that you need to take in order to move forward in a positive direction, because like I said, you're being called towards changing, right? For a lot of you that have been struggling with money, I feel like towards the end of the month of June, beginning of July, you're gonna end up receiving the finances that you need or you've been expecting. Or I feel for some of you, you might end up gaining finances that you weren't expecting. So like this card says, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. There's a very positive feeling around your financial situation, and possibly for others of you, you might end up finding a new career opportunity, whether it's a new job or you might be getting offered a promotion. But there's a positive shift there when it comes to employment. See, here we go. This is kind of interesting. Because as I ask for clarification on your career, and see what we see again, the Four of Swords, like a rest period. I feel like you've gone through so much already that you're being guided towards a period of rest. Like you're being guided towards an opportunity to move forward. But the key thing with June is, see, because I see you doing well. Like, this is where you're at now, the Nine of Pentacles, but see, you end with the 10. So there's definitely an increase of Pentacles. I see that there is a message coming in for you, whether this is a new job, a new, promotion, a new opportunity, a side thing, like something that you're going to be working on that's going to help. But for some of you, I'm also feeling like there's multiple streams of income that are coming in for you, because I feel like you've been praying for this. Like I feel like you've been asking for this, because see what I mean? We get the Page of Pentacles and we get the Page of Swords. So I'm also feeling there's a truth coming out right here. And this might mean that, for example, you might have gotten a job, you might have applied for a specific job, but you didn't really get it. There might be a truth. Like if you go back and you reapply, let's say for the same company, you're going to end up finding out why they didn't hire you. And you're going to realize that it wasn't necessarily personal, it was budget cuts, is what I'm hearing, budget cuts. But very sure, be very intentional again on the words that you speak for the month of June, because that's what you're going to be creating. Like I said, stay away from the scarcity and lack mentality, and know that what you want is coming towards you, because I'm feeling like this very like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth type of energy. But don't be afraid of it. It's just because you're going through this huge transition period. So it's time to let go of the past. See how she's walking out of those turbulent waters? That's okay. Trust the process, right? But no, so because here, look, this is for the month of June. Extra magical energy surrounds you. Surround your situation right now. Expect miracles. See what I mean? But again, there goes that messenger right there. Like giving her a helping hand, telling her what she needs to know. For others of you, I feel like there's a love relationship that's gonna come in, that's going to make an offer. Like I feel like there's someone that's gonna come in, but I do feel some hesitation around this person. They might be an earth sign or have earth sign qualities. Granted, this doesn't have to be a male. This could be a female, right? Like, depending on your situation. But I feel there's some kind of individual that's going to come in that really wants you, though, or they really want to act on a specific situation. But I'm feeling this person's going to want to act quickly, and you're going to feel kind of like hesitant. You're gonna be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. What's going on? What's going on? But I do see a lot of like playful, kind, mental energy with this person. What you're really being called to do is don't let them rush you, but like again, like I said, take baby steps. Take baby steps. Especially if this is the person that you've been dealing with. For those that this resonates with, that you've been having trouble with, like you've had some issues with, but I feel that this person's gonna come in to sort of clear the air and really let you know what they're thinking, because a lot of you, for those that are dealing with a specific someone that they have in mind, I feel that what they're showing you is not, they haven't shown you their true colors. In other words, they haven't really told you what they want. But what I feel that's happening is that they're going to come in and they're going to tell you more about what they want. And I feel like that's going to lead to success and growth. So try not to act out of emotion, even though I know the energy is sometimes a bit up and down, but try to really take a moment to like take a step back and really listen to this person. For some of you, you're going to be welcoming in a whole new person that's going to bring love into your life, for those that are um, dealing with love. And those that have had a hard time with love, if you have a specific person in mind, I'm feeling there's going to be an opportunity to really open your heart and just join together. You know what I mean? Like, but I feel first, in order for both of you to come together, like there's going to be some shocking news, a surprise, or some kind of information. Again, I keep feeling that's going to come forth that's going to help make sense of a situation. It's going to be that, oh, now I get it. Now I get it. For some of you, you're dealing with father issues, or your person is, right? But I feel like for a lot of you, this might be your person, and they're trying to figure out how is it that they could stand their ground? How is it that they could be powerful, but without overstepping, I guess, in a way, if that makes sense. But what I do feel is that the worst is behind you. See what I mean? Look at how many cards we've had about the worst being behind you in June. Like, I feel like the energies are really opening up. When it comes to, whether it comes to your love, your career, your money, your health, you have to really think about for the month of June, like how can you serve? Like, how can you help? Whether if this has to do with your health, you really have to think of what can I do to serve? What can I do to benefit my own health? Like, what can I do to care within my own well-being, right? You're contributing to your own health by finally like reading a book that you've been led to read that you just kind of keep putting to the side, or whether you finally feel led to sort of take action on this idea that keeps coming up. Like, say, like for some of you, I don't know why I'm hearing like paleo diet that might be very beneficial to your health and your well-being, but you've just been too busy, or you just haven't taken the time to look into it, right? Like, what will you do to contribute to your own well-being? And this will be for love, right? If you're dealing with difficulties with a partner, like taking the time to really say, okay, how can I serve my partner? Like, how can I help them? Right? What can I do to assist, you know? And if you're feeling like your person's feeling like really stifled and stressed out and snippy, it's like, okay, what can I do to help? Okay, maybe just offering a listening ear, maybe demonstrating some empathy and compassion. Like, I'm really sorry you feel that this way. Like, what can we do to move forward, right? Because what I feel is, see, some of you are dealing with a soulmate. You know, some of you, I feel like you're headed towards the next level of commitment when it comes to your relationship. But I feel the hesitancy is because you've been heartbroken. Like, that heartbreak from the past is what's sort of like keeping you away. And some of you might have abandonment issues, or vice versa, right? This could be you, or this could be your partner, where you're just afraid that it might not work out, like because of all the like heaviness, and because of all the burdens that you've dealt with the specific person. You know what I mean? Or if you're dealing with a new, because I feel for a lot of you, you're gonna deal with a new love opportunity. You know what I mean? Within, if you haven't met someone new, I feel for a lot of you, like within the next 4 months, you might end up meeting someone new that is going to give you an opportunity. Just be really, really careful not to take out your old, burdens, or like they say nowadays, like, um, baggage on this new person, because I feel like this new person is someone that really does care. They really demonstrate that they care. They're really compassionate and caring and attentive, is the type of energy that I'm feeling, right? And this might be your person, right? You might have had to deal with someone that was just too stuck in their head and stuck in their ego, and it's like no matter what you both talked about, you just kind of couldn't see eye to eye, until literally like all hell broke loose, right? But what I'm feeling is, you have to remember that you're starting a whole new shift when it comes to the energy. And this doesn't just have to do with your love, this has to do with every area of life in the month of June, right? Here we go, the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. The Chariot. See, Spirit is saying things are turning around, and they're turning around, come quickly. So be ready, because there's a celebration. There's an opportunity for growth. There's an opportunity to finally release those burdens that you've been carrying for such a long time, right? I feel for a lot of you, just like I said in the very beginning. I know I've talked about a lot of things, but overall, for the month of June, see what I mean? Look, leaping in love. Some of you are going to definitely have an opportunity when it comes to love. And for some of you, I'm feeling this is someone that is not new, that you're going to reestablish a relationship with, right? That soulmate energy that came through earlier, right? Don't be afraid about the past, because the past is past. I feel for a lot of you, things are going to open up, and this doesn't just have to be love. This can be any area of your life. But what you're being called to do in the month of June is to try to release some of those burdens and allow love to step in, right? Like, for example, when you're dealing within a love situation, obviously, right? They're demonstrating that care and compassion, like we talked about earlier. For others of you, it's, following that intuitive guidance, listening to your downloads, right? To your, understanding what spirit is trying to tell you. But most importantly, adding love to the situation, whether it's within your health. If you're dealing with a health situation, taking the time to demonstrate that care and compassion towards yourself as you heal, because healing takes time, right? This might be with healing your heart in the love department. This might mean healing your money. This might mean healing, for example, you might have had a negative experience or at a job, but realizing that you're manifesting what you want and that you could say hasta la vista, baby, to like the old, right? Because that old is in the past. Like that old has past. It's just a matter of moving forward because that's what spirit. Here we go. Another sun card. Look at this. But this is coming out as hidden. Towards the end of the month, you're going to find that things are going to be significantly better for you in general, overall, for the month of June. But you're going to have to be ready because things are going to pick up really fast out of nowhere. And you're going to start having to act quickly for the month of June. So if you've sort of been standing still, get ready because as June approaches, which it's already doing now, like you're gonna end up having to move rather quickly. But see, here we go, another clarification. The phoenix, right? What is the phoenix? The bird that's literally burnt alive that rises above out of the ashes, right? He rises above all that adversity. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, right? Some of you are changing your mind and you're realizing that what you wanted is not what's best for you and you're deciding to leave it behind, right? But that's what's going to open up the energy to guide you in a different direction that will bring you more balance, that will bring you more stability, that will bring you more finances, that will bring you the love and the attention that you've so desperately wanted and needed. Because, see, here we go, dedicated effort, right? You've already done the work. Now it's just a matter of allowing it to come in. But in order for it to come in, you have to listen to your soul. You have to listen to your spirit. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. I feel for a lot of you, you're putting two and two together and you're realizing that even though you've had challenges and even though there have been delays, it's almost like you're making sense of the situation and you're looking at things more logically towards the end of the month, right? Because it's almost that situation as, oh, okay, I get it. Like I see why that happened. Like I see why I had to do this. I see why I had to do that, right? But I feel that what's happening is that you've been waiting for the perfect time. Like you've been waiting to bring balance into a situation because perhaps you didn't have enough work, or perhaps you had too much work, right? Or perhaps you didn't feel you had enough love, or perhaps you had conflict within a situation, but for some reason the timing was off, right? It's like you knew you needed to improve your health, but you weren't really sure how. And all of a sudden, for June, it's like things open up and all of a sudden it all makes sense. Like, oh, I get it. I have to stop being so hard on myself. Like, I'm working really hard to improve my health. I'm working really hard to improve myself in general. So I need to forgive myself for any mistakes that I've made in the past, and I need to just move forward, right? I need to take baby steps towards that whole healing process because June is literally leading you towards healing, right? And it's also leading you towards joy and stability. But you're going to find that you're going to get really busy. So, but you're going to find a nice balance between the two. What you really want is finally here, right? But you have to be all in. You have to give it your all, you know? For the month of June, I'd say the number for the month of June would be 8. I've been seeing a ton of 8s as I've been doing the reading today, you know? A lot of you are, it's almost like you've been working towards something. You've definitely already started it. You're not quite fully at the end. For some areas, like for example, with health, I feel like a lot of you are going to improve. But with other areas, I feel like there's a culmination happening. And so within the next few months, you're going to see that there's going to be a full final completion. But for others of you, I feel like now is the time to really focus on what you want, communicate what you need, and just go after it. Because in reality, Spirit's trying to provide it for you. Because see, here we go. Like again. And like I said, like see here, when it comes to love, baggage be gone. See, the past is past. Like this person, that there's someone that's coming in that does have your back. There's no doubting it. But see, for other areas of your life, see what I mean? Like focus, 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 focus. Communicate what you want. Advice from someone creative. Here we go. Knock, knock. See, there's several opportunities coming in for you, but you have to stay open to them. And you have to look at the situation as an opportunity to move forward, you know? So if things do feel stalled, don't be afraid to take the time to sort of relax a little bit, think things through, meditate, note take, all that I always say to do, right? Because believe it or not, it helps, but hope is here. And you're going to see active change in your life the month of June. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to talking to you again in my next video on Wednesday of next week. For those of you that watched, I really appreciate all that you do. Thank you again for watching. Stay tuned every Wednesday and Saturday for a brand new video. Thanks again for all your love and support. Talk to you soon.